Are you looking for a new football news app? Big man, it's been 2 whole years since you asked me this question, but luckily for you, I actually am. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, you need to check out OneFootball. This is the app that gives you all the latest news in the footballing world, as well as live score updates directly to your phone. You want to keep up to date with the footballing world with the Premier League season just around the corner? This is how you're gonna do it. You can select your favorite clubs that you receive live updates about them specifically. Liverpool to Barcelona, Real Madrid to Alfreton Town. Still don't know whether it has them or not. But as you can see, its design is slick. It's very, very easy to use. And on top of that, it is free to download. There really is no reason why you wouldn't. So there is a link down below in the description for you guys to go and check it out and download it. Make sure you do.
He could have been killed.
Yo guys, it is your boy Niran here, and welcome to FTW. This, of course, the series where I bring to you the best and more frequently the worst of what football has to offer during the last 7 days. What's been kicking off in the world this week? Well, the Olympics are officially underway in Tokyo, and we can once again watch sports we've never heard of as if we've been fans since 2003. You don't even know what a steeplechase is, big man. Skateboarding was won by children, whilst another can no longer have them.
World Championship scoring the basket.
I'm sorry to inform you of this, but the hit was so impactful that your dad has lost his now as well. What? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, how could he have... Wait, hang on a second. No, wait, don't... Wait, what's happening? Meanwhile, others were taking inspiration from the football. Now, Wayne Rooney is in the news again this week, and that means he's done one of 4 things. A, cheated on his wife. B, injured somebody. C, been pictured KO'd on the floor. Or D, drunk enough alcohol to cover the surface area of Senegal. I can confirm the answer. It's a trick question. He's done all of them, allegedly. Wazza was caught out this week after pictures of him emerged with girls on a night out in Barrow. Disgusting, abhorrent behavior. Who the f is going out in Barrow? Nah, this man's actually been caught out in 64K ultra high definition. What's he expecting though? You're Wayne Rooney. You can't just cut about lipsing people in prison every weekend.
I think, hopefully,
It's classic Wayne at this point. A regular occurrence. No amounts of tweets are gonna save you from the text you're about to receive from Colleen in the morning.
Hope you get hit by a bus today, you fucking wanker.
He'll be leaving the family home in handcuffs this afternoon. Rebecca Vardy is ready and waiting to expose everybody. Technically, Rebecca, he's already actually been exposed. You don't even need to add. And the link up between him and Ryan Giggs at the next United Legends game, there's gonna be green links all over the gaff. This man cannot go even 5 years without causing his woman all manner of distress. She'll leave him sparked out on a kitchen floor again. Wayne, please, I beg, just be faithful.
So we don't have the capacity.
But there is actually a serious issue in all of this, because some of these pictures, the guy's not even awake for. Like, fair enough, the one in the club, he's actively deciding that he's gonna lips this woman for whatever reason. But this one, for example, is a massive, massive breach of privacy, and there's one more that I literally can't show you. So I think that needs to be talked about and discussed a little bit more. Whoever's taken the picture should be ashamed as well. Gonna be serious scenes, though, when he wakes up to see 11 women in his hotel room.
is all going on.
And just in case it couldn't get any worse for Wayne, he managed to injure one of his own players in training for 12 weeks with a challenge that he made on winger Jason Knight. I mean, we know his track record. We shouldn't be surprised at this point. Now, his former club and Manchester United have completed the signing of Raphael Varane from Real Madrid in what's been a monster last 2 weeks transfer-wise for the Red Devils. Raphael Varane and Jadon Sancho. United look like big dons right now. You gotta feel for poor Victor Lindelof, though. He'll be ready to defend his spot whenever Varane arrives at training. Probably the best defending I've seen Victor do since he joined the club. Ole has now definitely been backed. There's no more excuses. If he doesn't challenge for the title this year, then he's a Year 6 substitute PE assistant. Though apparently Varane himself has been studying United defensively, which means he's witnessed Aaron Wan-Bissaka trying to put a ball into the box, Eric Bailly needing to install a Windows update before making any decision. All he needed to do was take a pad and pen to IKEA to watch Harry Maguire in action. He was even more competent defending though at Clash of Creators, where the UK's best YouTubers and ex-Dutinio competed against each other in a tournament to raise money for Mind charity. I was there, I would have played, but you know, the knee injury kind of got in the way. We saw brilliant performances from the likes of ex-Dutinio, Dogden, Sharky and co. More stepovers than a Cristiano Ronaldo 1080p skill compilation from Cam Kirkham. No goals from Chris MD because he couldn't just blast it past a family member. Nay, you know what I meant. You know I didn't. We even witnessed Jesus himself score.
My darling, you with a headband, you are different gravy.
It was a star-studded lineup. Must have cost serious bread to get him involved. Yeah, because bread and fish and... Fuge even helped the white team resurrect themselves to third with a jackmate penalty in the shootout. But it was Spencer Owen's red team that were victorious, though he was sent off at half-time by a referee who I can only imagine still watches Jeremy Lynch's TikToks.
I don't care about your past or your history.
But who could forget Pie Face? The man, the myth, the legend... Nah, forget that. We don't need to see. This man was Lev Yashin reborn. Pulled off a ridiculous save as well. He's my hero for the day. But shouts to the organisers as well. What an event for the first attempt from this group of people. They smashed it in every department, and everyone who was there and competed was sound as well. They even had Mark Goldbridge on commentary duty.
Absolute shit! Absolute shit.
But it was sick to see the UK scene come together. So expect diss tracks like at some point in the autumn probably. Now over to Arsenal's latest game in pre-season.
Pressure to Watford players making it difficult for him. This is El Neni. He's lost out here. This is an opportunity that should be taken. Wasn't first time around. Zinchenko does.
1 week without foolishness is all I'm asking for. Meanwhile, Fabian Delph posted on his Instagram appearing to be an anti-vaxxer and talking about the vaccine being a conspiracy. I didn't read it, I'm not gonna lie. The biggest conspiracy about this man is him getting a job at Manchester City. It's fair to say that Andrew Robertson and new signing Ibrahim Konate are slightly different sizes at Liverpool. Meanwhile, Celtic faced off against West Ham United. The Hammers won, no doubt thanks to goals from Michail Antonio, but it also featured some suspect positioning from the Scottish side's goalkeeper.
From one end of the pitch to the other, Antonio has the pace to hurt them and the finish to...
Now, I mentioned Manchester United earlier and their window so far, so let's check in on them in pre-season. No, I'm not laughing. I swear. When QPR fans are celebrating your manager getting a new contract, you just gotta pack your bags and get on the 5:57 PM train home. I know United's average age for this squad was probably a school playground, but it's too late for that. Though in a second game against Brentford, and Andreas Pereira pulled this out of the bag. Why does he only appear in friendlies? If you told him this season was pre-season for next season, he might perform well in the league. At the Olympics, and Douglas Luiz was red carded for this. This guy's competing in the wrong sport here. The US women's national team scored 4 offside goals in one of their games in the groups inside 35 minutes. How's Alvaro Morata managed to sneak in? He's learned from James Rodriguez, clearly. And between Mexico and South Africa, we had this outrageous corner routine.
Todos a estorbar a Memo Ochoa. Todos a esto. Esto es de locos, todos los futbolistas de Sudáfrica en la línea.
Bueno, hay que ver, sí, nunca lo había visto, pero hay que ver que...
Uno de esquina y todos en la línea. Atención con el servicio, buscando un gol olímpico.
Brian Hill has signed for Spurs from Sevilla. Fellow Spaniard Reguilon confirmed it on Twitter. And the deal included Eric Lamela going in the opposite direction, who'll always fondly be remembered for rabonering absolutely everything. Joshua Zirkzee stopped responding in a pre-season game v Ajax.
Sexy! Joshua Zirkzee makes it 2! Oh no! Oh my word!
It's all part of the plan, you see. We're going to score from the corner. Theo Hernandez looks as if he's having great fun on holiday. Over on Gerard Piqué's Instagram, and he looks like a mum who's discovered what a smartphone is. And Barca posted a picture of youngster Ricky Puig on Twitter. Gerard himself pointed out that he looks a lot like Robin van Persie here. The man's changed up his whole face to make him look more Dutch, just so that Ronald Koeman will actually start playing him. Hello all, and welcome to The Beautiful Game, the segment where we take a look at the poetic and brilliant side of the game that we love. We are back by popular demand for yet more glorious beauty. Skip it up and down. And that concludes The Beautiful Game. Now over in North America, and something is going on that I just can't allow. Qatar are in the semi-finals of the Gold Cup. What in the improvised geography? I knew this was happening, but seeing it in physical form has just outraged me further. Who's done the organising for this tournament? Contestants from Love Island.
Wales. It's in Cardiff.
Over in the MLS, and for like a 5th week in a row, we've got an outrageous goalkeeping howler.
The guy coming from that deep.
Yeah, you would. Oh, we got a goal!
That's a goal!
We got a goal!
There's news in Germany that Robert Lewandowski is going to be getting his own Amazon documentary following the life of himself and his story. Does this mean we're going to get behind the scenes of his TikTok? Alright, so Robert, yep, just put the camera down and get to what you do best. Dear mother of God, make it stop. Over in Ireland, and in a ridiculous game between Athlone, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong probably, and Waterford, the game went into extra time at 3-3 after a last-minute goal from Waterford. Now into the additional 30 minutes, and Waterford score with basically the last kick of the game to make it 4-3. They think they've done enough to win, only for the opposition to do this from kickoff.
Try and pump this ball forward and try and get something. So we're just going to run forward. McCauley tries to hit one from long range. Over. What a goal! From McCauley! What a goal! This is just unbelievable. Get McCauley! Take a ball, son! Take a goal! What a goal! Absolutely unbelievable stuff here.
The reactions on the sideline told the story.
Wild scene to celebration among the Waterford players and staff as... And Lord! And Lord scored! Oh my God!
And 42-year-old midfielder Kevin Ellison has signed a new contract at Newport County this summer. The club announced the veteran with this intro video. But now it is time for the moment you've all been waiting for, because over in Romania, and there is ridiculous news coming from FCSB, who, after recently signing Zdeněk Ondrášek, a Czech Republic international, the owner of the club, Gigi Bakali, is cancelling his contract after just 60 minutes of playing for the club in a friendly. There has to be an ulterior motive here. Well, there you go, boss. The deal is done. Thank you for funding this one. I think he's going to be a great addition to the side. Wait, hang on a second. Oh, hey babe, I'm home. I'm taking the kids. Nah, get him out of here. I can't be dealing with... It's been a week for phenomenal footballing ability, this one. First of all, we've got this miss over in Belgium.
Ja, en dan mag deze poging er nog komen. Wat gebeurt er met de vlag?
Followed by this miss for Argentinos.
La dejó corta, atención, Reñero lo tiene. Escapó el arquero, lo tiene. Vale. ¡No! El blooper del año.
There was at least some gentlemanly-like play going on in the world of futsal. After a late challenge goes in on a defender who stays down, the guy who comes in with the challenge when presented with a tap-in decides to put the ball out of play so that the defender that he just fouled could get medical attention. Might need some medical attention for the next clip. Now that it's time for still 0-0, and you guys know the score by now, this is the segment of the show where I bring you the best of Sunday League and amateur football. We've had some brilliant stereotypical Sunday League stuff recently, and that theme is very much continuing with a good old-fashioned goal-mouth scramble.
What a save that is.
On to the weird stuff though now. Over the pre-season game for Fiorentina, young forward Dusan Vlahovic scored 7 goals of the Italian side's 11-0 win. Not only that, he scored all 7 in one half of football. And continuing on the theme of ridiculous goal scoring, the boys over at Dagenham and Redbridge won their latest pre-season friendly 10-0 over in Ghana, and winger Bernard Morrison celebrated a victory by just slapping his shorts off and parading about. Listen, I am gonna ask questions actually. Bernard, what's going on, big man? Down in the lower leagues, and B-Dale AFC have released the world's first see-through kit to raise awareness for testicular cancer for a great cause and makes you look like you're surviving the rain at Leeds Festival. And finally, a feel-good story over in Uruguay, as keeper Kevin Dawson of Peñarol faced his former side, and he invited a young fan from the crowd onto the pitch with Down syndrome to take a penalty in front of the rest of the fans. And he dispatched it. He did the business. This is what we love to see. A true example of the beautiful game. That, though, is going to wrap up football this week, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then feel free to slap a like on the video, and of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. It is at @theofficialfng on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.